welcome back to the B2B Farms Maple channel. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with us. We appreciate you being here. We're down at the sawmill today, our Woodland Mills HM126 sawmill. And we're going to be milling some eastern white pine. We've got some projects on deck for this year and we need some lumber. So our goal for today is to mill some 2x4's, and I'm milling nominal 2x4's, which will be 1.5 by 3.5. That's the size 2x4 that you'd get if you bought one at Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards, any of the big box stores. So hang out with us for a little bit and let's get a log on this mill. Let's get started. Here we go. We're just going to be using water as blade lubricant today. There's a really good chance that we're not done with freezing weather yet. So we'll make sure we drain this out when we're done milling for today. That should be plenty. Check the oil. This Kohler 14 horse hasn't used any oil since I've had it, and we're not going to be adding any today either. Good engine. Already got the blade tension set right here. Let's fire it up and we'll let it run a few minutes and get warmed up while we get a log on the bed. One pull, not too shabby. All right, you can see we got it on the mill. It's a pretty good size log. It's 14 inches on the small end, 17 inches on the large end, and a tick over 11 feet long. So yeah, there's a little bit of weight here. Let's get it, secure it up against the bunks, and probably gonna have to use a toe board on it. It's got quite a bit of taper. So we'll get that set up, and then we'll start making some lumber. So we've got our camp made, and if I've done my measurements right, which, you know, that's a big if, I should be able to come down through this log, come down 3.5 inches, make a cut, come down another 3.5 inches, make a cut, turn the log 90 degrees, and then start cutting 1.5 inch width 2x4s off of here. And if the math works out right, I should get 18 11-foot 2x off of this. It's got a little wane here on this cant right here. It's not a big deal for what we're going to be doing. It won't cause any issues. So yeah, and another thing, if I've done this right, the pith, the center of this log right here, will end up in the center of one of those boards. So nice plus. So let's fire it up, see how it works out. Well, we're not going to make it. I don't have enough throat to keep cutting 1.5 inch wide 2x4s coming down through here, so we're going to have to peel off a couple of these layers to get them out of the way, and I need to reset my log clamps. But how are we doing on the measurement? Top board, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Yeah, we're doing real well. Those new log scales from Woodland Mills, they make this type of cutting nominal or dimensional lumber or an even number lumber really slick, really easy to do. If you didn't see my video a few weeks ago where I talked about those log scales, I'll try to leave a link to it down in the description. You guys can check it out and watch us putting them on the mill and using them for the first time. All right, let's get some of these 2x4s off of here and make our last cut. One more. You thought I was going to forget to reset that, didn't you? Not this time. So how do we do? Well, you can see it stacked up back there on the LS tractor. That's an XT3140H. We ended up with our 18 nominal 2x4s. That's 1.5 inches by 3.5. They are just over 11 feet. Now, the bottom row, the bottom 3 2x4s, they turned out to be just a little thin. They're 1 3/8 inches. They're 1/8 inch off. And guys, that's on me. I didn't level the mill bed. After the setting all winter, I usually do that first thing in the spring, kind of get everything put back where it needs to be. It's not difficult. You can use a string or a laser. I've done both. I just need to do it. But you know, I knew that for what I was going to make, this is plenty close enough. But I believe that I'll go ahead and make that adjustment because, you know, it bothers me if things aren't perfect. And we'll see if we can get this dialed in and cranking out some dead-on lumber. The new lumber scales from Woodland Mills, I can't recommend them enough. If you guys haven't tried them, go get you a set. They work out real well. We've got a video again on that. Should have a link in the description. You guys can check it out, what we did with them and what we thought about them. What else? Well, I think that's it, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We are trying to grow the channel. Every little bit helps. If you could see your way fit to subscribe, that'd be great. Tell your friends about us. Hit that like button. Drop us a comment. All that stuff matters to the YouTube algorithm. It's all important, so we'd greatly appreciate it. Remember to get outside. It's good for you. Get outside, enjoy the weather, do some sawmilling, do some wood cutting, whatever. Just get outside. And always, as usual, be nice to one another. Guys, thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you next time.